So I want to talk about something that goes against pretty much everything that social media tells you. I actually don't mind if you don't finish this video. I don't mind if you drop off, if it's not your thing, if you never come back, if you're not someone who wants to learn Spanish slowly, deeply, then that's okay. Because honestly, it means that you're not the person that I made this video for. And that's absolutely fine. That's the way it should be. It seems like a strange thing to say out loud, but it's actually very true. I'm really not that bothered about how many followers I have. For me, it's more about finding the people that I know I can really help. And if that's not you, then I don't want to be wasting your time. And it's something I got reminded of pretty recently in a very direct way. So a YouTuber called David Boland, he's got about 40,000 subscribers. He did a review of my Instagram profile and my website landing pages. Totally unprompted, out of the blue, and it was really, really interesting. He just picked up Eavesdrop Spanish out of the blue and started picking it apart, really. Thing is, I already knew who he was before I noticed that he'd done this video. He's popped up on my feed a few times, and actually the heart of what he talks about is something I believe in too, that you have to be aligned with the thing that you're watching, because you are going to scroll past if you're not interested, and that's absolutely fine. So basically, I knew who he was, and I was really interested to see what he had to say. Now, I've never been one to shy away from advice, and this guy knows a lot more than I do. So it was, fascinating to see what he thought. So the reason his message resonated with me in the first place was he has a video called How YouTube Ruined My Life. And he explains in this video basically how he was trying to be a YouTuber. He wanted to be doing this for ages and ages since he was younger. And eventually he got a video that shot off and started doing really, really well. And it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And I think ever since, and this is the message he seems to be giving, is that he's much more interested in having maybe less followers, but a more dedicated, focused number of people who actually need his advice and are going to benefit from it. And he found out that one viral hit isn't enough on its own. You need hit after hit after hit, and it's pretty stressful, and maybe you can't be yourself. And I kind of enjoy just chatting and talking like this, and some of his videos go over that exact thing. So it was really lovely actually that he'd taken the time to have a look at my profile. So he was working a full-time job doing YouTube, delivering takeaway food at the weekend, and it wasn't the dream that he thought it would be. So yeah, it resonates with everything I think about things as well. I just want to go out there and be myself, record content, help people learn Spanish, but I want the right people to be watching. So if these rambling videos aren't for you, then you'll naturally fade away, and that's okay. So it's less about the view counts, less about the subscribers and maybe even the comments, but it's more about what you do to find those people. But he had some very, very interesting things to say about my setup, which I really wanted to take on board. I mean, this is not just his opinion. He's lived it, he's done it, he's been through it. So I really paid attention. But before I go into what he said about my profile, he's got other videos as well, which really I really enjoyed. There's one of him just sitting in his garden, just chatting and saying, you know, this is me. If this isn't for you, you'll scroll on, and that's fine. And I've been thinking this for a while. So yeah, really, really lovely. Now here's the truth. I'm a teacher. I'm not a marketer. I'm not a salesperson. This is actually not very easy for me. The only way I can do this is to be myself. And if there are people out there like David saying that that's absolutely what you can do and maybe what you should do, then I'm all ears. So let's have a little look at what he said about my current setup, my profile. So we went to Instagram first, and he noticed that my bio was a little weak, and it wasn't really describing enough or in enough detail what I do and who I am. Now, I thought I got it nailed, but clearly I was too close to these things. And he was there, someone who knows what he's doing, and he couldn't figure out exactly what my offer was or what my angle was, and that hit home. It's difficult to know what other people are going to see from it. So that was really interesting. So he made a suggestion, and I put that into place already. So that was point number one. Then David started clicking on some of my videos at random. And this was really revealing, actually. So he clicked on one, and it started with me explaining something as if the person watching knew exactly what had come before. And it said Spanish lesson 67 on it, but that was about the only thing he could find that made him know that it was part of a series. And he gave very good advice I've probably been given before, but maybe forgot or didn't pay attention to closely enough. Every video needs to start with something that's going to tell people exactly what I do and why they're there. So that was really important. So that was another really good piece of advice. And maybe I'm losing people who I could really, really help because I'm not telling them clearly enough what I'm doing and what they can do and what else they can find in my content. And the third thing, and this is one I haven't fully solved yet, I'm still digging into it, just sitting on the information at the moment and seeing what I can do. He looked at my website and my I guess it's sales funnel. These are all terms that I've had to get used to over the past year, but it was a little too convoluted and it wasn't very easy for someone to buy from me, basically. Now, I've always maintained that what I do is not a quick fix. This is not a flash in the pan, quick route to fluent Spanish in 30 days. It's not that. I'm there basically trying to teach people confidence, and I'm giving them the tools that they need to be lifelong learners and to do a really fantastic job and to be able to speak really well. So even now when I'm explaining it, I can tell that I need to narrow things down a little bit better. And the website was too much. There was a landing page that went to another page with a video on that had a form. So it was just a bit too complicated. So his advice was very, very good. And I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make it work for me, but also work along the lines that he suggested. And none of what he said stung, really. It was super positive. I don't know how other people react to these things, but I'm always appreciative of someone who knows more than me giving me some advice, and I'm definitely going to take it on board. What he's doing makes sense to me, and I think I could see a little bit in what he was saying of the issues that I've maybe had in the back of my mind, these niggling doubts. So if I want to be able to help people speak Spanish, which it really is my dream, then I need to be able to give them all the information they need to be able to go to my website and buy my course. Because at the end of the day, that's what I need. That's what I want people to do. If I can help them, then they need to take my course. So from a guy with 40,000 followers to me who, barely 200 on Instagram, fewer than that on YouTube, small fish in a very, very big pond. If he's saying slow down, be yourself, I'm absolutely going to listen. There's no reason to be upset about that. I was excited and motivated by it. I'm just going to push on. If you are setting up a business like I am, I would highly recommend checking out David's channel. Very no-nonsense guy. A lot of very good advice. So definitely go and check that out. So for me, teaching people Spanish, and when you're learning Spanish, it's not flashy. It's a lifelong process. It's a process that I can accelerate very quickly with you in the early stages, but this is me. This is me and my rambling self in my late 40s, early 50s, and this is the way I do things. And if this hasn't turned you off already, and if you can hear in what I'm saying something that makes sense to you, then stick around. I can definitely help, and this ability to speak another language is just so amazing, and it's why I care so much about what I'm doing, and it's why I'm trying to find you that ideal person that I can help.